Hello guys. Ah, I know my last video has been hectic. It was one hell of a day. But I thank God today I woke up feeling energized and ready to start over again. And now I'm going to be spicy. Kidogo. I'll be spicy just a little bit. Okay? Let me spice myself up. It has been a tough journey. When I tell you, you better believe it. It has been a really, really tough journey. But I thank God. I had gotten to a point I didn't even believe God exists anymore. But where that energy came from today, I just can't tell. I don't know. I just feel energized. I was able to go to work after a very long time of not even feeling like. But I was able to go to job today to work, and it just paid off. I'm just grateful for today. When is today? I'll never forget this day because it has been my first day since I felt alive, since January. Actually, since February, the first week. No, since January, sorry. So, let's get into it. Updates. I'm going back to school. At 35 years, I just can't believe I'm going back to school. And this time I'm going to pursue my master's. I never thought in a million years that I'll ever go back to study. Ever. But 2026, do you have surprises? Do you have surprises, my dear ear? Hey! Anyway, I'll be pursuing masters in counseling and psychology. Already I have a degree and a diploma in business management and counseling, and a degree in economics and sociology. So I am going to major on sociology, and under sociology there comes counseling and psychology. All right. So in the meantime, we shall also be navigating a little bit about counseling and psychology. All right. As I continue to master, I've never, to be sincere with you guys, I've never been able to practice counseling, though I really feel like it is my passion because I've dealt with so many people with mental illnesses and issues that are related to that field. But right now, I feel like I can merge with the job that I'm doing. I can do it as a part-time job because girls, women, men, I need money. Because I'll be a single mother. I've accepted it finally. I told you in the last video, I'll have two options. Either I embrace my curse or I perish. I'm grateful. I've finally embraced my curse. If God feels that with the limited time I have, because I'm 35 already, so I don't have time to date. I don't have time to learn somebody at a deeper level. I don't have time to waste. But if God ever feels that along the way He can change things or He can lessen the curse for me, I'll be grateful. But for now, I'll have to accept and embrace it. And I'm grateful that finally I have embraced my, you know, yeah. So let's talk today. Let's talk about what are we going to talk about today? I'm all over the place. I'm energized, I've been depressed. Let's talk about depression. Let's talk about depression. Yeah. Because these are some of the things that I'll be dealing with. I'll be dealing with the childhood traumas. I'll be dealing with the depression. I'll be dealing with what is the other one? I think I wrote them down. I'll be dealing with emotional imbalances. I'll be dealing with mental illnesses. Mental illnesses like I had a friend actually who suffered from, was it schizophrenia? Yeah, because there are different mental illnesses. There is schizophrenia, there is bipolar, there is psychosis. you know. Yeah. And there is major depression, there is minor depression. Yeah. So I'm going to venture into that because I feel like I have a calling. I don't know, something just inside me tells me that I need that. And I also, in the process, I need to heal because I also feel that I need to learn to be able to manage my anxiety, my fear of abandonment, my fear of rejection, because it has impacted me so much to an extent that I've not been able to cultivate any of my relationships. I know relationships are two-way traffic, but I take responsibility for the fact that I feel like there are some areas I failed, which I know nobody is perfect, but you just have to pray God to give you somebody who is going to take you as you are with all your strengths and weaknesses, and who is going to focus on your strengths less more than your weaknesses. But as we all know, that requires a miracle in itself. So in the meantime, we shall deal with what we can manage. Okay. And so I have decided to take this course because I need to do a lot of healing. I have a lot of unsettled frustrations that I have come to realize whenever they are triggered, they make me make irrational decisions that I don't really mean to make, but I make them either way, and I come to regret later. That is one of the problems that I have. So that is one of my weakness, and that is the part that I feel has really let me down when it comes to how I socialize with people, when it comes to how I view life, how I view friendships. Yeah. But the truth is, I just don't like people with no purpose. I don't like people who judge others. I like people who listen to understand, but not to judge, because I'm that kind of a person. I listen to understand. I understand that in this world, nobody is perfect. We all have bones in our crotchets that are really buried down there, and sometimes they resurface and they affect us in one way or another. So I feel that because I have that understanding, I am the best candidate. Ay, my Kikuyu in me, I beg. I'm the best candidate for that role as a counselor and a psychologist, psychiatrist. Am I doing counseling and psychology? Or yeah, psychiatrist. I think, I don't know. I've not yet mastered it. So guys, yeah, that's what I think. And at this point, I really need prayers and support, and I really need somebody to tell me that I can make it, because some guys, let me be honest with you guys, sometimes I'm very courageous and very fierce and very outgoing and there, but when energy drops, I can even sleep for weeks when my energy drops. I don't know. I think that is another issue I should please. God, please help me get a better house. Nihame hii mtaa. Boda bodas, we live like we are living on the highway. Anyway, one step at a time, right? Yeah. So I was saying that is another thing I need to address when it comes to me is how to navigate my energy levels. Because sometimes I usually am very high when it comes to, like now I feel very high, but I was very low since February. I understand it's because I was struggling with some things. I was struggling with a breakup that really it wasn't that good for me. But anyway, people are different. I understand. So yeah. And then my job pia was not okay. My family was not okay. Yani it's like from January up to now, I was even wondering who has cast me now again, because I've never been. Hey, if I've been able to rise from that hell pit, then I think God has a greater purpose for me, because I know that I'm a pure heart. But they mimi guys, to be sincere with you, sijai kuwa mtu wa malice, na sijai kuwa na mtu wa kutumia watu vibaya, na sijai kuwa mtu wa ku cause pain to people's life, and if I do, then it is not intentional, and I usually always find a way to apologize. But man, the people I meet, it's a story for another day. Anyway, yeah, that is my life update. Okay, so in the meantime, I'll drop my contact. I'll be pinning my WhatsApp number, WhatsApp only. If you have a relative, I need to do some research. I also need to do some practice so that as I continue this course, at the same time, I'll be able to do some, what is it called? Some one-on-one interaction with these cases. And I believe everybody on this planet is suffering from something. Either it's a childhood trauma. For me, I have already identified two things. That is anxiety and emotional imbalance, and the high and low energy. Those are three. So I have to research on those to be able to know how to manage or to navigate through them so that I may be able to live a more balanced life, because it's all about balance. Okay, it's not living a perfect life, but it's all about finding a balance for you to be able to live a much healthier and manageable life. You know, like now, imagine this week you are so high, you can do anything. Next week you are burnt out, completely burnt out. It can really affect the way you interact with people. It can really affect the way you work. It can affect your health, even your health wise. Your health, it can really affect that. So it is a calling for me. It is a passion for me, and it is very important that I venture into this. Right now that I'm free and I don't have much on my hands, and I'm going through this hard, difficult, I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to change pain into purpose, if it makes sense. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, I'm trying to challenge this pain into purpose, and also as I find a healing, because I've come to realize that, and I can't blame them. I've been seeking, you know, I've been seeking this. I won't call it validation, but I've been seeking this understanding, or this needing of help from people I date, not knowing that they might not also understand the dynamics of it all. And that is why I think it gets to a point they feel burdened, or now I don't blame them. I don't know what goes on, but I usually try as much as I can to be open, but one way or another, it just doesn't work. So at this stage of my life, I think I have to take the challenge, and no matter how fearful I am, because I have a lot of anxiety, no matter how anxious I am, I think I will navigate through either way. And I hope as I do, you guys will be here with me, because I'll be making videos of progress once in a while, once or 2 weeks once or twice in a week. Okay, so I want you guys to stick with me, and I want us to heal together, because we have a lot of healing to do. You know, for you to heal, one, you must accept that you need healing. Two, you must accept that you must identify where you need to heal and what places in your life that you need to focus on healing. And number three, you have to find a way to heal. And number four, once you heal, you have to find again a way of making sure that you don't relapse, because these things it is like addiction. You know, when you have grown with something, knowing something, it is like now being a Christian and then being told to convert into a Muslim. It is a very difficult thing. I'm sorry, I'm not using that as an example. I'm just saying, just to make people understand a little bit more. So it is not going to be an easy journey. Actually, when it comes to healing these traumas and these pains and these deep-rooted, challenges, and it's a lifetime for me. I believe it's going to be a lifetime practice, and I just pray to God, if I'm lucky enough, I'll get somebody along the way who will support me, because we also need support as we go through this, and support in a way that you're not going to be judged, and the person will not take it personal at the same time, and at the same time that you'll also be able to support that person. It's not like it will be all about you. Okay, yeah. So I hope that is my dream, and I hope one day it will come. 2 to 3 years from now, I hope it's going to come into reality. But I need you guys to do that, to make it come into reality. Okay, yeah. So if you have a friend who's going through a tough time, if you are even if you are the one who's going through a tough time, if you have a family member who's going through a tough time, if you have somebody who's just not in the right mindset or in the right space, and you feel that they need help, I'll be writing down my number down here for WhatsApp. Kindly reach out. Okay, reach out, even though it's just talking, being this. Sometimes all we need is like, it's just being listened to, just an ear to listen to us without judgment. Okay, and I can be that ear for you. For now, I'll be obvious, there'll be a charge put on that, but it won't be that enormous, because it's the time I'm beginning, and I'll also be gaining in the sense that it will also be helping me in my studies. So kindly reach out, help me out here. Okay, if you need somebody to talk to, if you need somebody to listen to you, if you need a hug, if you need somebody to give you a sense of direction, if you need to share things that you feel that are deep rooted and they affect you one or another, kindly reach out to me. I'll be here, I'll listen. Even though you are far away, we can do WhatsApp calls, we can do video calls, I can call normal calls, anything, anywhere. Just reach out. Okay, we all need that one person who listens and never judges, and I also need one. Okay, but in the meantime, I'll be that person, and I hope I'm going to be of help to you, my people, and to other people who may need me in that particular type of situation. Okay, yeah. So leo nimeenda, I'm already 20 minutes in. So guys, thank you so much for all. We are almost 400 subscribers. We at 396. 4 peke yake. Nifikisheni by the end of this week. Give me 400 kindly. Share, invite a friend. Let's form a community, a family. I want to form a family of pure-minded people, of people with pure hearts, of people who wish others good, of people with good hearts, of people who knows how to treat others with respect, with dignity, and with the humanity they deserve. Yeah, that is the kind of community I want to have, and I want to create here, because that is the only community I feel I can belong, because I can't belong anywhere else. I've tried, guys, and it hasn't worked out for me. So yeah, so if you're also looking for that kind of exposure, subscribe. Okay, invite your friend. Okay, I know these videos, they are simple, but guys, hey, bear with me. All right, very soon we are going to have a good view, a good shoot out, a good editing, 1 2 3. But in the meantime, let's keep it simple and real. Sawa. Yeah, thank you so much. I think I've made sense enough. See you in the next one. Invite, comment, share, blah 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 blah. Thank you so much for almost 400 subscribers. I'm truly honored. Thank you, my people. We're here to stay. Okay? Okay, shalom.